Hello, my name's Joel and this is my Annie League of Legends guide. Obviously this is going to be quite a basic guide, to be honest, aiming for the beginner players. The reason I'm coming doing this is because I've got a fair amount of time on my hands at the moment and my friend recommended me to do it, so I thought I'd take him up on that. I'm in no way a pro at this game at all. I'm just, well, I'd say I'm still learning myself. I've been playing the game for about 8 months now.
Summoner's Rift.
So this guide is basically aimed at the new players, just to help them out a bit. Maybe you'll learn a trick or two. So anyway, I'm going to be playing Annie in this game. Annie is an AP carry burst. First I best say this is a recording game. I'm using LOL Recorder because the EU servers are completely shit and everything kept on failing when I tried to do live recordings.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Fucking turn this sound down, it's a bit loud. Just throw that down a bit. There we go. Okay, let's talk about Annie for a little bit. We've got a bit of time. Annie is, obviously, as I've said, an AP carry. She is very good at sort of initialising fights, I guess. If hidden in a brush, you can just pop down Tibbers. I'll get to Tibbers in a bit. Okay, let's go through her spells. So she has Disintegrate, which is a on-target instant damage. Well, not instant damage. Fires a fireball at a character. If the Disintegrate last hits on either champion or creep, it will refund the mana that you just used with that ability. Then she has an AoE cone in front of her called Incinerate. Pretty much same damage as Disintegrate, but obviously an AoE cone, so that can be used to hit multiple targets. Then she has Molten Shield, which is her E, which just pops a shield on her, which increases her magic res and armour by, I'd say, a considerable amount. Also, when she is hit by auto attacks by creeps or champions, they take damage, fire damage. And then her ultimate is Tibbers, which just brings down a Tibbers like there, which does AoE damage as soon as he lands. And oh my god, this is so failing the last hit in it. Sorry. Constantly does damage when he's around. You can also target him with, well, for me it's all one, since I've changed a lot of keyboards in this game. And then she also has a passive, which is every time you cast, you gain Pyromania. And then when that stacks up to 5 times, which you've used 5 abilities, her next ability is Stun. So obviously you can see the benefit of this if you bring down a Tibbers when this is on. You just saw it happen there, stunned and did some damage. Obviously it'll stun everyone around, or you can use the AoE cone and get the split from that as well. So, I mean, in this game here you can just see me just trying to get the last hits and really failing at this very late when I was playing this 3 AM I think, last week's game. I wasn't planning on using it for recording purposes, but oh hey, here we are anyway. So, just trying to last hit and keep my stun for when he comes again. As you can see, he's trying to play a little bit more defensive as that burst was not for anything. Let's talk about builds for Annie. My personal build for Annie is, because I feel she is focused in most team fights, I like to go for quite a sort of defensive build. I mean, her core damage on her from her AP is just unbelievable. It's amazing. So you could literally be running around with 100 AP and just popping people down like no one's business. So I start with a Doran's Ring for Annie. Well, in this considerable match, because I don't take HP rings on Annie. I prefer just to take the flat out AP just for the early game, and maybe some defense. Like you can take magic rings, that wouldn't go on this. Or MP5, I think I've got MP5 blues, or yellows, probably MP5 yellows, see what the clarity is, go by level. Watch this failing now, look at this, oh my gosh, what am I playing at? I'm trying to keep my stun, but then I really need it for this, that's just bad play for me there. So, yeah, I like to build I like to try and get a early catalyst, because I feel that really helps Annie out early game. And obviously I like the Spellpen boots, unless of course I've got a fair amount of CC or slows if you want to try and take the treads. So I like to change that into a Rod of Ages, because that's some nice HP and AP. If you get that early, it'll stack over time, really beneficial there. And then you can just, you just go with what the game is going for there. I mean, my 2 core items are Rod of Ages in my spell pen boots normally. And then you can just go from anything there. Like, if you're doing really well, you want to get some AP, go for a Death Cap. Or if you're against, like, say, a Tryndamere, a new character in my honest opinion there, but everyone's got their own opinion. If you're against a Tryndamere, an Hourglass won't go amiss there, because when he starts targeting you, because he will target you indeed. Just pop it when you're about to die, or he pops his ulti, and he'll be thinking, what the fuck's going on here? And then you just kill him, and he'll just be thinking, might have a change of heart, and never play Tryndamere again. So, as you can see, I'm just taking things to the face. Failing on last hitting again. I might just zoom this early game, or I'll just tell you to skip to a certain point in the info. So obviously we're against an Eevee bottom, I think. We have got Eevee bottom, and I don't know who else was there. So we've just got to be careful for Eevee, and when she leaves lane, it's never good news. So I'm just trying to play a little bit aggressive here. I've got my stun charged up. He's just playing too defensive for me to do anything, so really I should be bursting my Q a lot. I would skip it, but then, you can just skip it on YouTube. So I've just burst my stun again, so I need to build that back up. Failed. I failed there as well, and there. Fantastic play from me. So obviously he's gone missing, and I really should announce that. So all them new players out there, honestly man, it's really helpful if you announce that your lane's missing. This isn't the greatest example, since I still haven't announced it. Will I announce it? It's a big question. There we go, SS mid. That's what I like to see. So I do have enough to buy my catalyst. I think I do. No, I don't. It's 1,325 plus. So I can now. So Eevee's gone missing, and I need to try and be careful of just this bit here. She will come. Normally you will see the Twisted Fate play a little bit more aggressive. Here you go, look at him charging down. I noticed that. I want to get a flash early, flash away. So he's just flashed in, put the tibbers down, and get an easy kill there. It's never great to tab a dive in Annie with the stun ready. I was quite lucky in that fight, to be honest. I should have gone back and got horse.
An enemy has been slain.
Got a nice little bottom down there. I mean, the bad thing about this low recorder is if I go down here, because I'm not looking down, I can't see any bloody HB. I fucked up with that shit. Hopefully we'll see an official low recorder. Can only hope. So obviously this is my first back. I'm not too worried about Twisted Fate pushing my lane. Miss Fortune has just run down here, I don't know where she's gone. So obviously we'll take Catalyst and boots, Power Potions and some wards. Should get a pink ward. Do I get a pink ward? No, I think I'm going to get on. Yeah, there we go. Pink wards against Eevee, guys. Fantastic. And Twitch, but Twitch isn't too much of a worry since it's been nerfed. So obviously with Annie, the main thing to try and do is just to play defensive until you've got your stun. You can try and play aggressive with your stun, because you will get some pressure on them. It depends who you're against. Say if you can against someone that has more stuns or slows and can outrange you, then simply just play defensive until you get your gun to come along, or you want to flash tibbers, that sort of thing. With flash tibbers, I mean, in some of the matches I've played some high elo. Obviously, I'm not a pro. I've said that. Having no way for me. You see my fucking last hitting at this point. Terrible. So we just saw someone there. I think it was Eevee. I didn't really see. I'm not too sure what the plan is. So I don't have my stun charge, I do now. I could have really executed that with a quick Tibbers all 3 of my personals, but I didn't. But as I was saying, like, Annie can be really outplayed mid if she's against someone, say like Vladimir, Caitlyn, you know, Swain, Warwick mid. All these can completely outplay Annie mid, unless you play defensive. Or just go, fuck that, I'm not down mid, I'll go top, so something like that. So again, I'm just trying to farm, get some creep kills. Everything's really going on. Mid is missing. Did I miss? I did announce that. But, I mean, a good technique is, I know people do hate buying 2 wards for mid and then using them both, that's just 3 minutes of security. But then after that, you know, that's still a fair amount of gold gone. So what you can simply do is put one down on the left or right and just play more to that side. So then if you know you do see someone charge, you just run up there and just get around the corner and flash over the wall. So Eevee's still missing, but I'm quite confident that I can survive an Eevee. So I'll get down my pink ward right in front of all the creeps, so they clearly know that. Really bad play from me. This is not a good game to show off, is it really? Yeah, look at my new guide. Really good. So I mean, as you can see, Catalyst early, really helpful for leveling, just gaining mana. Here we go.
You have slain an enemy.
And that's the Flash Tibbers. Never fun for the enemy. Got Halo, it's quite predictable against Annie. You see Annie trying to play a little bit aggressive, you know she could flash. So I mean, you can simply just, as soon as you see Annie flash yourself. She might even pop down in Tibbers and completely miss.
An enemy has been slain.
So obviously, as you can see, wards are the greatest thing invented in League of Legends. Just get down some rhythm. Oh my god, I completely missed my incinerate there.
Killing spree.
The reason it all went like that was because I wasn't looking at my screen here. If you're not like looking when you're playing the game, when you're actually playing the game live, if you're not looking at a point, you can't see HP. Like you see, you can't see HP there. It won't update. I don't know why. It's really weird. That's why all my recordings will be live, and I'll just do nothing there. When the server's fixed, they have announced another downtime, 5 hours. That's the reason I'm not playing Global at the moment. So again, I've just got my stun ready in case I get an encounter. Trying to last hit with my auto attacks, failing quite badly. So we know Eevee's, you know, there's 2 top 2 bottom, we know there's just got Twist Effect mid, nothing to worry about. Wasted my stun though, so I can't really game for anything there.